Spartan Racing Performance, the most advanced parts on the planet. Oh yeah!
Well, here we are for another MRP scooter adventure. I just heard of one of our dealers, and we decided to do a dealer interview with new Smyrna Beach scooters. Owner Larry Johnson has been reporting that he's been sold out of scooters. So I went and visited him, and he had absolutely no scooters 2 weeks ago. I mean, he was out of Kymco. He's taking deposits. He's got hundreds of dollars down on bikes that aren't going to arrive until August. I was amazed. I've never seen anything like it in all the years I've been in the scooter industry. And I love this town. It's on the coast of Florida, right down here. It's a beautiful location, about an hour from Orlando, and you couldn't ask for a better store. He's right next to a gas station. I mean, literally, as you watch gasoline go up in price, you can get a scooter and save some money. The town is filled with little scooter rental shops, and most of them do their service with Mr. Larry Johnson. And again, look at this. He's right next to a scooter store right next to a gas station. You couldn't ask for a better way to sell scooters. Let's talk to Larry. He's the owner. Let's check out, and also an MRP dealer. We're here at new Smyrna Beach scooters this weekend, and with the owner, Larry. Hi, how you doing?
Cool.
Let's tell me about your store. Tell me, how did you start? This is an amazing location. So,
in 2000, I retired from the government and moved down here from Washington, D.C. Took a year off and did absolutely nothing. And saw some people riding scooters, and I thought that would be a good idea. There was no scooter shops here in town, so my brother-in-law and I started a scooter shop. Actually, a little place about half the size of this, just to rent. Well, it just went crazy from there. We've been here for 8 years now. It keeps getting bigger every year.
Well, congratulations. 8 years is actually it's a very, very long time. Especially because scooter stores come and go all the time. So 8 years to me is very, very impressive. What's going on now? What's going on here? Because I came 2 weeks ago, and there were no scooters in the store. And I'm amazed, to see some bikes at the shop.
Right. Most of the dealers now don't have any scooters to deliver. I'm still waiting for the other half of my May order from Kymco now. And I haven't seen anything from Schwinn for about 2 months.
So Schwinn sold out, Kymco sold out. That's crazy, you know?
Yeah, I've heard that Genuine is also sold out. It's just none of the quality scooters have any scooters there.
So you got some lamps. I see a couple lamps over here.
Some fairly nice bikes.
And then I saw some Mojos. So you found alternative sources of your bikes. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the shop. You got your displays. You got your counter. $50 an hour labor. You get some 50. That's not bad. That's actually a really inexpensive labor rate. So if anybody's watching this, bring your scooter here, because I think it's less expensive than anybody in town that I've seen so far. That's actually a very, very good, compared to $95 in Seattle, Florida's a bargain. Bring your scooter here. And you get the MRP display, which I love. He's got a really cool MRP display. And you got some GV boxes and MRP boxes, and we got some exhausts and helmets. And I like the display a lot. You got a lot of cool things in the store. What is your main market? Who's your buyer? Who's your typical buyer?
Typical buyer is either somebody very young, early 20s, or somebody very old.
Okay. Take a test drive of the Agility 50, 4-stroke, out on the beach. So let's take a look. If you can get out to New Smyrna Beach, I highly recommend it. This is a great little town. Reminds me a lot about Key West. It has a Caribbean feel. It has a Florida feel to it. It's wonderful. It's filled with little surf shops and pizza shops, and you can get a cold beer and a burger. And here's the best part about it. You can drive down Flagler and drive your scooter if you're lucky, okay? And if it's not high tide, you can drive your scooter on the beach. We took out a Kymco Agility 4-stroke 50. It's a great little bike. It only goes about 30 miles out of the box. But if you're going to ride it on a day-to-day basis, you might want to try some of the MRP parts. We do have the variator and exhaust for it, and the 80cc kit, and the clutch, and the tension controller, and a whole bunch of cool parts for the Kymco Agility 4-strokes, which Larry happens to sell at his store. He also sells the MRP luggage boxes and lots of other accessories for all the owners of Kymco scooters on the beach. By the way, it's awesome because if you don't rent it there, you can rent the scooter on the actual beach or a little 4x4. There's places on the beach that rent scooters. If you get a chance to come to Florida, make sure to rent the scooter and take a trip down on New Smyrna Beach. It's great for any scooter fan or scooterist.
Well, that concludes our ride on New Smyrna Beach scooters. If you're ever in town in Florida, make sure to get a scooter for rent from Larry and New Smyrna Beach scooters. And I especially recommend this Kymco Agility. It works perfectly on the beach. So I'll see you guys here in Florida.
So join us for more information on our blog or at mrp-b.com for more on what's happening in the U.S. scooter market.
Martin Racing Performance, the most advanced parts on the planet. Oh yeah!